Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for finding time to join us for yet another episode of the Dear Parent Show. My name is Nashami Wangara, and I am your host. And it's an honor and a joy to always come your way and bring these beautiful conversations. I am grateful for each and every one of you that is part of this beautiful community, which keeps growing day and day, or rather, is it day by day, whatever. But I'm really grateful. And more than anything, I'm grateful that we are a community since we started this. This is year 2 and rolling. And so, my advice to you that is joining us, maybe for the first time, or maybe you have been MIA, ulianza na sisi alafu katoroka kidogo, ulianza kwa roho, sorry, yes, ukaenda hivyo. Welcome back. But either way, we have so many episodes before this particular one that we're having today. So once we're done with this, you can always go back and watch more episodes. And trust you me, there's always something to learn. There's always something to challenge you, something to encourage you, and something to learn afresh. Is it the relearning? Yeah, we're relearning and we're always unlearning some other stuff. Anyway, today I am honored to host an amazing young man whom we are going to get to know. And then we have a beautiful conversation. So sit back, relax. Kama ni popcorns, kanazo standby. Kama ni chai, kama na shami, have your tea next to you. And let's do this. Our drill has always been, don't minimize this. Atunasikiza. Kwani utaki kutuona venye tunakaa amazing. Alafu pia usimute. Hapana, wacha kusoma subtitles, sikiza sauti zetu juu. Maana sauti zetu ni nzito na ni fiti. Either way, you be there. Let's do this together, me, you, and my guest, and we're going to have a good one. All right. Hi.
Hello.
Sasa.
Wow.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's been a while.
It's been a minute,
It's been a
right?
minute, yeah,
Uko aje?
Uko aje?
Unanishindia nini? I don't know why we asked that question.
Yeah, me neither.
Tunakwambia nakushindia jua yenye inawaka. I know, right? Really, there's nothing to shindiana.
Yeah.
But how have you been?
Yes, I have been okay. Well,
I've
been blessed. Yeah.
Mwaka imeanza fiti?
Somewhat, yes.
Somewhat, yes. Okay, tell me that somewhat. Which somewhat side has started well?
Somewhat, I don't know. It's just like...
hold that. Hold that thought. Results zilitoka. Why am I even asking many questions? Now I feel you.
Yeah.
Because man is a results. Atutaenda kwa details za results. Hiyo tutaongea huko mbele. But even as we get to know you, we will know more about other things. Not necessarily results. Lakini ukitaka, we will just bring the results in. But anyway, yeah, you know, people finished exams, and this gentleman did his KCSE the other day. That is last year. Yeah. But anyway, wachana na mimi. Please introduce yourself to us.
My name is Shawn, Robin, Mambo, and I am blessed to be here. Yeah, I've always wanted to be on the show. I just never told you.
Oh, really? Yeah. Maybe we're waiting for you to finish high school so that we deal with someone out of uniform. Finally, it's happened.
It's finally.
Thank you really for then just agreeing to come. I don't take it for granted.
Yes.
Anyway, Shawn Robin Mambo. I need to get used to your Robin name.
Robin. Yeah.
Okay, Shawn Robin Mambo. Tell me about your family.
My family. Family, nuclear, extended.
Whichever you want to tell us. Or all.
All. I'll tell you. Okay, let's start nuclear. Nuclear, me, my mom, extended. Extended family is auntie, shosho, everybody, everybody there, yeah. So my nuclear family, it's just me and my mom. Yes.
You and your mom. How has it been being a son to that amazing woman?
It's been enjoyable, of course.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
But obviously, not every day can be sunny. There are some up and downs that we've had. But it's been great.
Okay.
Yes.
How long ago do you remember, like at what age do you remember anything, especially when you're young, let's say between 0 and 10 years, anything that you remember growing up around that woman alone, the two of you?
I remember she used to go to church a lot. Okay, not that she doesn't go to church a lot anymore.
She still does.
Yeah, and she was a very busy woman. Let me say that. Yes.
So you used to go around with her? When she's going to church, it doesn't get.
Yes, of course, yeah, of course, but not all the times.
Mhm.
Obviously, there are some places like you can't have a women's conference and then bring
Then you
Shawn
show
along.
up. But
Yeah.
then you are a baby. You know, we used to carry our baby. If it's women conference and baby is small, you just carry baby. Yeah, you're like, nah, I'll be so out of place.
Nah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But if you look at this amazing woman that
Mhm.
you call mom,
Mhm.
what is the one thing that comes to your mind when you think about her?
When I think of mom,
Mm.
I think love and peace.
Mm.
Yes, and also firmness.
Mm.
I think she's a very bold and firm woman.
Mhm.
She can be a bit stubborn sometimes,
Okay.
but yeah, she's the best.
Mm.
Yeah,
So you have experienced love big time from her.
big time. Even big time isn't enough. That's an understatement. It's been
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Overwhelmingly.
overwhelmingly. Yeah, yeah.
Let's talk about her families.
Mhm.
Tell me something about that.
Okay. I think
Mhm.
throughout her journey,
Mm.
especially as a pastor,
Mhm.
let me say that, a
Mhm.
minister. Let me use minister.
Oh, she's a pastor. You are a
She's a
PK.
pastor.
But then you're a PK. You're a pastor still.
Uh,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's faced a lot of challenges. Like, it's not like your average, oh, I can't buy my son an iPhone 17 Pro Max. No,
Mm.
it's been like she's being, how do I put this? Like, straight off from working with people to finances to raising up a son as a single mother. It's been really tough for her, and she's had to make some very tough decisions that would affect the future, which is right now. And all of that through thick and thin, she stood firm on what she wanted. She wouldn't let anybody else influence her ideas or her plans. Yeah, that's something I noticed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Shawn, you said life is you and mom, or rather, your nuclear family is you and mom.
Yes.
Let's talk about the place of masculinity. You haven't
Masculinity.
grown with a father figure.
True, true.
Tell me about you learning to be a man. There is no man in the house to to orient you.
Okay, okay. Learning to be a man, especially when you don't have a father, it's tough. It's very you can only, okay, unless you're searching for, like, you're actually doing like concrete research, you can only gain that masculinity from experiences,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
means you need to be exposed.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, for example, like, masculinity was tough to understand up until right around high school. Before that, it was like I didn't know what to base masculinity off of. Like, when I think masculinity, nothing really came to my mind because I didn't have a father figure, of course. Father figure. You know why I'm stuttering. A father figure, yes. It was tough. It's
Okay.
tough to find that sense of masculinity when there's nobody to give you that direction.
Okay.
You know?
And so, do you think, because you went to high school, you were in boarding school, right? And partly primary? Partly
Yes,
primary, yeah.
yes.
But anyway, let's talk about the secondary part of it. Now you are in a confined place with fellow young men, and of course there are male teachers there. And do you think any of that helped you find you?
Yes, of course. I would have been in a worse place if I didn't go to boarding school.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I think, okay, I hated boarding school. I absolutely hated it because I used to, like, not want, like, I hated it. But looking back on it now, I think it was a moment of exposure. I needed it, like it or not. Yeah, so
And while at school, do you think, could you point, for example, on, let's say, a teacher, forget about your age mates, they were your age mates.
yeah.
Maybe the ones senior than you would be 2-3 years. But now with teachers, could you, let's say, point out a teacher and say that this particular one somehow kind of helped me along this journey of just
Yes,
discovering Shawn as a
discovering
man?
Shawn, yes. Yes, there were a couple of teachers who helped me out. Okay, I won't forget my head teacher. We used to call them head. I don't know if that's a thing with
That's
CBC.
primary?
Yeah, primary.
Yes, it's head teacher.
Yeah, head teacher. He like pushed me to be the best version of myself. I think without him I wouldn't have like passed in primary. So I think I can look up to him as that figure of masculinity. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
And that is you in primary, right?
Yes.
And in high school hakuna mwalimu alisaidi.
In high
Alikuwa tu
school.
anakusukuma tu usome hata ufikiri mambo ingine. Because now high school is when we were teenagers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, around that space, was there anyone that stood out for you?
Okay.
On that part?
Yeah, of course there was. Specifically a teacher. There were, when you're in a school filled with a lot of people, it's hard to be like, to put yourself out there unless you do something special. So in Form 1, obviously, it was a minimal. But after that, yeah, there was support from teachers. A point where I could actually notice what makes a man a man, Yeah, and also I think my friends in high school also helped me to realize that. So yeah, yes.
Talking of friends and fellow high schoolers, you guys used to have, what is it called? Academic clinics, or rather whatever. Your parents used to come to school.
Yeah.
Whatsoever they used to come for
Yeah.
anywhere, because it's called differently, different schools.
Yeah.
But like now, their kids who maybe both parents would come, or maybe their dads would come. You, it was always mom. How did that make you feel at any point? With all honesty.
With all honesty.
Yes, please.
I did not feel good about it. Of course, you could just like say, my dad's busy or something, or give an excuse, or they just ask you like, Shawn, where's your dad at? And I'm like, you know how it is.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
okay. But I never really spoke about it. I never really told, maybe like a close friend or two, but nobody really knew. Unless there are those people who notice, like I would just say, my mom's going to do this, that. They never had like the word dad. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. But now, apart from now school setup, outside here, have you had father figures that have stood out for you?
Yes.
And maybe they still are?
Yes, I have. From high school, there were a lot of people who would have been father figures, or they were father figures, or they still are father figures to me, which influenced like who I am today. Obviously, they were guiding me, telling me to do this, and that. But honestly, I'm not a person to take up what you've told me. I take up what I see you doing.
Yeah.
So obviously, there are some people who normally say, do this ABCD, but when you look at their actions,
Totally different.
it's quite the opposite. So that gave me a basis on who to look up to, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You said in your extended, not nuclear, extended family, there is your grandpa. Tell me about your grandpa's role in your life.
My grandpa. Okay, my grandpa has given me a lot of, like when you go and sit down with your father and stuff, it was my grandpa for me in life, in my life. He was always there giving me like advice and stuff, long talks, which obviously in the past they never thought anything about it.
Yeah.
But come to think of it, there are those small details that are very important. And I think he really did try to fill the gap. Yeah.
Are you saying like past tense? He's still trying. Or you think you're so grown right now?
No, of course I'm grown.
Let's not even get to your years. We know how many they are. Very little. But anyway.
But anyway. Yeah.
At least you have that. And I'm glad that you have people, number one, from your school, like when you're a student, and then just social community, and then there's grandpa. So, quote unquote, clearly, you have fathers.
Yes, I have fathers.
Plural kwanza. More than one, right?
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. Now let's talk about it's it's the two of you, you and mom. Tell me about the whole place of emotional safety. Number one, has mom been that space for you? And how do you feel she has been creating that space? Just to ensure you are emotionally safe. Because sometimes a man needs a man to talk to, and mom is all you have.
Yeah.
And life is happening.
Yes.
So tell me about your emotional safety.
Okay, obviously there are some things you can't straight up just tell mom because you know how she'll react and stuff. Or maybe she won't understand because she's a woman.
Okay.
No offense, of
No
course.
offense.
No offense. But she did. She provided. I think she still does. Although I'm not a really open person, but she really did try to provide like that emotional safety, that safe space where I can tell her anything, and she wouldn't judge. Sometimes she wouldn't judge. She wouldn't
Yeah, only
judge.
mothers.
Yeah, and she's been there. I can say that she's been there for me a lot of times. Yeah, yeah.
And you say that there are things you can open up, but there are things you can't open up. For example, tell me one thing that you're like, hey, now mom, see, like this one I can't. Hi, mom, siwezi kwambia hii. Just one, any, or that you have had to, maybe something that has happened, and you're like, cheza chini, mom, ina simwambi. Will you point out to anything?
Yeah, I can. I'll just give like the least concerning thing. For example, when you're growing up as an adolescent, obviously you get attracted to the
Oh,
opposite
definitely.
gender.
That is very normal.
Yes, if it doesn't happen, then you're not okay. But there were points where I had like I don't want to say I got my heart broken, but like no, no, no.
Or fine, bring it the way you're doing. Nisha kukuhurumia. Oh my boy.
There's that Chile that I liked and stuff. And then, I shoot my shot as a man, you have to be courageous and stuff. And then she's like, they always say the worst thing she can say is no, and she did not say no. She said the way worse things. And then you're
Oh
like, you
dear.
can't really tell her, mom, this happened today, blah blah blah. Because she would be like,
You sure should be like that. Okay, let me give you a case study. That time when you had you like this girl, you had a crush on her. At that point, even before you went and talked to her, and then you're like, Mom, by the way, there's this girl I'm crushing on. How do you think she should react to that one? Just that first statement. You're not telling her, oh, I'm going to talk to her, or I've talked to her, this has happened. Just that place of like, Mom, by the way, there's this girl. Is that something you can tell her?
is that something I can tell her?
Yeah.
I tried once to tell her, like jokingly, and then she was very happy. I don't know why. She's like, Shawn, at least now you're being a man. You can talk to ladies and stuff.
See?
But I didn't give her the additional information.
You're skeptical.
Yes.
Because you're like, ilikuwa jokes. And now
Ilikuwa
it's
jokes.
serious.
Nah. Yeah.
So you sense that. Okay. Sorry about that experience, but that is what makes us, wanasemanga, it toughens us. It toughens you.
It toughens.
Yes, that you have been told
Okay.
no doesn't mean you can't tell another person again when the time comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
But if this is my advice, if you brought that as a joke and she was excited, at least that gives you a green light. That it's a conversation you can have with her.
Yeah.
Because sometimes that is now the dilemma when you didn't tell her and then you shoot your shot and things go south and you're having moment and mom in the house, when she sees you behaving somehow, she doesn't know what's up. Like, young man, this is my attitude for you know.
Yeah.
You're like, Mom, I wish you knew. Well, she doesn't.
She doesn't know.
So can we try to be okay? You will decide.
I'll decide.
But even so, because sometimes one of the things that makes young people fear, it's maybe something happened and the way it was handled, you're like, I'll be careful what I tell this parent because but that hasn't happened to you, or is there something that maybe not even that one, maybe something different, and you're like, let me censor what I tell mom.
Yeah.
Would you say there's been such?
Yes, there has been such, obviously.
Oh.
Because when you tell her the first thing, you're like, I need to tell you this, and then you tell her, you see her reaction. If it's negative, you try and relate any other form of information you have close to that, and then you never tell her, of course, so that you don't get like that incident again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's get back to Mama Shawn.
Yeah.
What would you say that in her journey as your mother for these years that she has mothered you, what would you point out and say, Mom has done exceptionally well here and here and here? And there are areas you can point out and say, this, Madame, salute.
Yeah, she's raised me well, I'll tell you that. Like spiritually, and also she's taught me how to be like the better person in the situation. Yeah, I can say that. Like, okay, most people my age, they don't want stuff to do with like spirituality or like God and stuff. Because obviously the path of a Christian isn't easy. So they don't want all of that. But as much as most parents would try to avoid that so that they don't have like issues with their kids, my mom's done her best, and I've been brought up in a Christ-like manner. That's a word. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
So she has, you are grateful that you are a grounded Christian because you've been raised by a mother who was firm in ensuring you must
You
get
must
this
go
thing.
this way. Yeah.
And talking about that spiritual aspect of it, because sometimes I told you you're a pastor's kid. Don't call her minister, she's pastor. Let's
Okay,
deal with
pastor.
it.
Yeah, that's the
So sometimes we have case issues, or sometimes you hear pastors' kids that don't like this whole pastoral thing because of how they are seeing in their home. And most of them will ask them, would you want to be a pastor if the Lord called you? Shawn, Pastor Shawn, what would be your take? Would you easily, ama utakuwa Jona? If the Lord calls you into pastoral ministry?
Okay, the calling of the Lord is it's a really touching matter. It's not something that you can just wave away and then it disappears like that. If God's called you and you refuse, let's just say along the line you'll find yourself in a point in life where you have to do it. You don't have much of an option. Like you are given just like Jonah's case, you are given a choice. God told you, do this, this, and this, or go minister here, or this friend of yours that doesn't want to know more about God, bring them here, and you refuse, it'll eventually come to haunt you, you know. So if I was called, I'll just take it. I'll do it. Yeah.
But if given chance to choose, would you gladly
To
do
choose.
it? Sasa toka kwa call ya God, if like given chance, would you be a pastor? Having seen your mom as a pastor?
Having seen a pastor. No, no.
I love the honesty. It is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then talking about, tell me about mom in terms of provision. What stands out for you around provision, like just ensuring you have what you need?
She's always provided to the best of her ability, I can say. If I wanted something, she'd go out of her way to get it for me, no matter how tough it was. And I think that's an aspect that I really love about her. Yeah.
Shawn, you're talking like that, and I'm just thinking, this is a forward question. I'll ask you when you are, I'm asking, but don't answer. You'll answer me when you're around 25.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Remind me. But we have this again about boys that have been raised by single mothers. Mom is the favorite woman. Mom stands out. Mom. And sometimes it will even now get into when they are dating, they are looking for mom in those girls.
Okay, that's okay. Of course I've researched on that. It's true that really happened. But like if you know it's going to happen, so you just prevent it from happening.
Okay.
How though?
Let's hold that call for 25. We shall
25,
revisit.
yeah.
But when we're talking about mom's high points, is there anything that you point out and say, on this particular one, as much as she tries, I see she struggles with it.
Yeah.
Like she really tries, but from where I sit, he plays mom kidogo bado struggle.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would point?
Obviously, she's had to fill the gap for me
Dad.
not having a father.
Oh yeah.
And it's been tough, obviously. She's tried, but I don't know. Calling and putting all that with your personal life, it creates like a whole other mess that you can't deal with. So that, yeah,
That
maybe
bit.
that, yeah.
She really gives her best, but deep within, she has never felt it.
Yes.
Okay. Does it bother you?
Does it bother me? Yes, yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Sela. Inasemanga Sela moment. Sela means it's like pause,
Yeah.
pause and ponder.
Yeah.
But really, hats off to her because she has really,
She's really tried.
she's given her all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now, we have finished high school. We're going to campus, and then we're continuing with life. Given chance, when would you want to leave your mother's house?
Given chance. Given chance.
Yes.
Given chance.
Because if you're going to campus 4, 5, 6 years, depending with what you're doing, then after that, would you want to leave her immediately? You start working.
Yeah, yes, of course. I mean, there's that aspect that I just want like my own space, you know, like to grow out of external
nest.
influence. Yeah, yeah. But then again, I'm just going to leave her alone and stuff. You know, that part I've thought about it. I don't know.
Because if you leave her, unamwachia nani?
Namwachia nani? I was thinking the same
Exactly,
thing.
you know.
Yeah.
Mom is used to Shawn.
Yeah.
And now, but now even if mom is used to Shawn, Shawn will outgrow mom. Fact. Shawn will become a husband someday, a father someday, responsibilities are kukwake.
Yeah.
Can we talk about mom finding love?
Finding love.
What's your take?
My take?
Yes.
Okay, I've encouraged. You remember that stubborn aspect I may or may not have said. I've encouraged. Of course, I've told her, and you know, this guy is really kind. You should go. I don't know, and stuff like that. You know, but like, I don't know whether I'm the one holding her back or something. It's like she doesn't like those stories and stuff. But I would encourage her. It's high time. You know? Like, it'll get to a point where I'll be so busy, I'll be forgetting to call her even weeks on end. And at that point, like, just imagine like living in a big house all alone where like it was fun and laughs when I was there. But now there's nobody, like you wake up, you're making a meal for yourself and you wish you had somebody to enjoy it with. Years down the line. Obviously, right now she's not thinking about it. Oh, he's just finished high school. He's going to be here a while. But she has to think about like the future stuff, you know? Like it's going to come a time when she'll have to make the decision.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would that be, of course it is for her. Bottom line, it's for her to find love again.
Yeah.
And what about you finding that additional father?
Okay.
Because whoever marries mom is of age like mom.
Yeah.
And so would also that be something that would make you happy?
Yes, of course.
That
it'll
you
make
have a
me
father figure.
Of course. 100% actually. Yes.
So we need her to find love for herself and for you.
For herself and for me. Yes. But especially for herself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're such a son. Now, when generally, because you have walked this path, what do you think that the society, kina sisi, we have any misconceptions we have about boys raised by single mothers? Are there any misconceptions, or there's a way we carry you people? Ndio pia hatujuangi na tunawabeba like this, like that.
Okay. Growing up as a guy, there's one thing that I've learned or I had to learn, the hard way or the easy way, is that you will never be allowed to fully express yourself as a man. Like there are things that I just can't tell people because there's an image that a man's supposed to be according to society.
Yeah.
So there are some things you have to keep bottled up on your own. And eventually it's going to like spill out. So what do you do at that point, you know? But yeah, I think that's one aspect. Yes.
And what if you're looking at it that way? Because like sometimes we may understand some quote unquote behavior,
Yeah.
conduct,
Yeah.
da 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 da.
Yeah.
You have been raised by a woman, your mother. There's been no man in that house. It's
Yeah.
been your mother.
Yeah.
But sometimes we misunderstand you. Like we're like, why can't you do this? And bottom line is, well, I've never seen mom do that.
Yeah, I've never seen. Yeah.
And so sometimes, we, truth be told, we misunderstand you people.
Yes, a lot. A lot. And it's
True.
like you okay, if you keep on giving me like this sort of behavior that I can't do something right every time, it'll get to a point where I don't want to talk to you because you're just trying to find a mistake in me that I probably haven't done, Like, how do I say this? It's like the way you'd come home from work as a parent, expecting to like say hi to your son and stuff. Obviously, atakusalimia and be like, "Ah, that's good," and then he just goes up to his room and he doesn't come out till you're gone. It's because if you put pressure on somebody in the aspect of you can't do anything right, then they won't want to associate with you because you never really find anything good about them, Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want you to talk to, let me work with boys. Forget about the girls in this story today. But to boys that have been raised by single mothers, because there are a good number out here.
Yeah.
And I would want you to just speak to your fellow boys, whatsoever is in your heart, to them.
It's in my heart.
To them, fellow boys.
The journey is tough. I'll give them that. The end of the day, nobody's going to tell you what you're supposed to do, who you're supposed to be, like the specific part of masculinity that you're supposed to have. Nobody's really going to show you that aspect or tell you this is the exact way you're supposed to go. It's going to be a tough journey of figuring out who you really are. So in that process, just don't lose yourself, because I know society has like a high bar for men. Like women can be loved straight out of like just looks and stuff. But as a guy, if you're not bringing anything to the table, then nobody's ever going to want to associate with you or even talk to you, look up to you, Yeah.
Okay.
So that there's that.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, but while at it, mothers like your mother, mothers who have journeyed this journey, and they are still journeying. Maybe there is one, we are talking like this, and there's a woman whose baby is 4, and she's raising him alone. What are some of the things, according to you, that you wish mothers raising boys single-handedly would know?
They have to realize that part of a father figure is very important. And as much as they want to feel that without bringing anybody else in, it's never going to work out. It's like you can't be a man. You're a woman. Accept it. Like if you can, just bring somebody else into the picture. Yeah, it'll makes the work like easier, like a lot easier.
Okay, but if they can't, what do we do?
If they can't,
because we still want to help fill in someone, whatever, but because you said we can't be men and we have accepted, but now we want that father figure for you, and I'm not planning to get married. So what do we do?
Don't distance yourself from your son.
Okay.
Like, okay, how do I say this? Don't push them away thinking that because you're a woman, you can't fill that spot. They need to figure it out themselves. Yeah, because everybody needs some help. Yeah, so don't keep them closer to you so that if anything ever happens, you can always be there for them. People don't just get into drugs or gangs and stuff because they didn't have anything to do when they're from a single mother family. It's because you pushed somebody away so far they didn't have anywhere to go to. Yeah.
That's really a good point there. That's really a good point, because sometimes, and then we unknowingly do that as parents.
Yes.
We are like, ninajituma, I am your only parent. I have to do. So I'm always pushing myself to provide, to do all that, and then I forget the very important bit of bringing you close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure, sawa. Now, as we begin to wind up, I wanted to ask something in regards to your mother. At some point, I'll have you talk to her. But before that, I wanted to ask you this one thing. Your mother has lived with you all this life. I don't know her thoughts, but even you don't know. Maybe we both don't know.
Maybe both don't know. Yeah.
But if she should find love again and find marriage, and let's say get more kids, you've been an only child
for the longest time,
like forever since you were born. It's been you, only baby, first and last. Almost called you Alpha and Omega of your mother. But now, let's say other siblings come on board. For starters, at this age, what will be your take if your mom tells you, I'm expecting a baby?
My take
at this age?
Well, when they grow up, I won't really be there as that sibling because I'll have my own life to build. But I just encourage her to build that family as much as she can, so that the aspects that we didn't have, that child
they can have.
Yeah.
And you'll be that amazing big bro.
Yes, that amazing big bro.
Yeah. That will always, mom will no need to go to school visiting them.
I'm always there.
You'll always be there. Big bro. You should have siblings. God, if you can. We need siblings here.
We need siblings. Yeah.
But anyway, now I would want you to do two things. Number one, as you talk to your mom, number one aspect that I want you to talk is, first of all, just show your appreciation to her. That is the first bit I want you to do. And then after that, just tell her anything that you feel that at this age, that if she did better or if she also did it, it would make your life more amazing. Because I know it will go a long way for her just to hear your heart on what she can do to just make your life better as far as she has done already. So thank her and then just speak your mind on anything that you feel. Ma'am Hapa, for example.
Okay. Dearest mother, thank you so much for being there for me throughout my entire life, especially during that teen season age time, that era. Yeah, I'm thankful for everything you've done for me. You've provided, you've cared, you've been there when nobody was there. Yeah, I'm really thankful for that. And as to speaking my heart, don't limit yourself according to the instances that have happened in the past. Go and find love. If you want to start a family, that's on you. I don't know about that. But just it gets a time where I won't be there. So it'd be better if you found somebody to fill that space in your life than later in the future get there and wish you had done it. I think that's it. Yeah.
Amazing. I hope she, especially the second, and I hope she takes it seriously.
She better take it seriously.
We need her to take it seriously.
Yeah.
But anyway, last words that you might have maybe to parents generally, especially from single parents. Hata nimejua venye utaisema. The other day, I think there's a time I hosted a single mother and she spoke her heart to fellow single mothers. Now, I want you to speak to single mothers from whatsoever is in your heart. Because sometimes we need our children to speak to us. So please, any words to single mothers, just generally. Not even single mothers, single parents.
Single parents.
Yes.
As a single parent, you have to know that you're the number one aspect your child looks up to. There's nobody on the side that they'll think of when they need advice or something like that. So as much as you're trying to provide for them and be there for them and give them that life that you want them to have, don't forget that all in all, they are still your son or your child. Like you have to be there both emotionally, physically. You have to be present regardless of being there provision-wise. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Sawa. Now we want to finish this, but I will ask you to do something here. This one nimekupata off guard and you'll do it anyway. You don't have an otherwise. I am the host in this story. So you just have to do it.
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm just telling you. I am just telling you.
Okay.
In the whole place of just appreciating parents and what they do and all that which you have done, thank you. I would want you to be a voice representing your generation to God for our parents.
To God.
So I want you to pray for parents.
Okay.
I want you to make a prayer.
A prayer for
Just
parents.
for all parents, yes.
For all parents.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's pray. Our Father, our Heavenly Lord, we thank you for this day, for the gift of life, for protection throughout the day. We thank you for being with us throughout our lives, oh Lord. Lord, I come before you this day to pray for our single parents, oh Lord. Life is never really forgiving on things that we miss out on mistakes we make that would lead us to get to certain circumstances. But Lord, I know that everything you do, everything you allow to happen, happens for a reason and it's for our good. So I pray that you give them strength, all in all, to be there for their children, to be that figure of that figure that they can look up to, that you give them wisdom and knowledge to raise their child in a way that not only their child but also they can be proud of in the future, oh Lord. And above all, give them patience and perseverance to walk through this tough road of life ahead, oh Lord. And it is in Jesus' mighty name I do pray, trusting and believing.
Amen.
And amen.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And keep praying for us.
Yes.
Especially mothers that are doing this alone.
Yes.
Keep praying for them.
I will.
And you see that woman called your mother?
Yeah.
Thank her for me.
I will.
Tell her she has done a good job.
I will.
Even me, I have
100%.
seen.
Yes.
My eyes have seen.
Yeah.
But thank you. Thank you for coming on board. Looking forward to have a conversation with you again. When you are a father. Hopefully we'll still be doing this, so that we talk about you as a parent, having learned parenting from your mother. But thank you so much. Keep being an amazing young man.
I will.
There's a great story at what is that statement? The sky is the limit. The sky has never been a limit. Yeah. You are limitless. You are your own limitation.
I am my own limitation.
Yeah, so keep soaring and keep soaring.
I will.
And all the best as you go to campus.
Thank you.
Yes. Go be the best. Alafu kuja huku nje kuna opportunities. Kesho ukuwe employer. Sawa.
Yeah.
God bless.
God bless.
Amazing.
That was lovely.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining Shawn and Nashami today. And I think sometimes just listening to this, you appreciate some more the effort that single parents do. And this is not just about single mothers per se. We have single fathers that are doing this on themselves or rather by themselves. And like he said, life is never forgiving, but it can happen, it may happen whichever way. But this is just me appreciating you once again. Thank you for your commitment to this beautiful role called parenting single-handedly. You are doing an amazing job. We see you, we celebrate you, and I've tasked Shawn, and he better tell his fellow age mates to keep praying for you people. Well, I will too, but he, sana.
Yeah.
Sawa.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us. We can only continue having these conversations because uzazi haukomi. As long as uzazi ungalipo, mazungumzo yatazidi. So we will definitely be seeing you in the next episode. And we keep talking, and we keep learning, and we keep on learning. From Shawn and Nashami, it is Turus. Bye. Shalom. And the Lord bless you.